yeah, it's strange trying to talk to other people because when I'm here, I'm always concerned if I ask somebody something in French and then they respond to me a certain way and I wouldn't know how to answer because, I mean, I have a decent French comprehension, but it's still nowhere near the level that it could be for me to have like a very good conversation with somebody else. And I think that weighs on me a bit when when I'm talking to people. Um, yeah. What happens a lot of times is that it just sort of becomes this sort of wall between me trying to do something in public and not really being able to do it. Like, I mean, if you look at this film that I'm actually making, it's stopped me, not stopped me, but it's kept me back from really doing anything about it for the longest time. I assumed that it would just be like a phase or something like that, and that once I got older, and or like with all adults, how they would just sort of not be like that, or how they would always be easily be like, oh yes, talk to me, stranger, hello. Um, but I don't think it really is the case. Like now that I'm looking at it, you'll see adults on the street or in public spaces just sort of sitting alone and not really doing anything to interact with other people. They'll just sit and stay. Part of it is that they might be alone. They might not have anyone else to hang out with or to be around. And they might not want to talk to other people because they just get annoyed, maybe. But it still shows to me that there is this sort of other aspect of it besides just a personal anxiety about it. There's always been people who don't want to talk to other people. They've There's always been magazines, there's been novels, or not always magazines, there's been newspapers, there's been novels, there's been countless things to make it so that people don't have to interact with the people around them. But it's accentuated now because you have just this small surface area, this little phone, or not always a phone, a tablet, a screen or something like that, that you're directing all of your attention into, and sort of everything around you just sort of goes down to this. I see a lot more people now than what I remember in these public spaces, ignoring everything else around them and just honing straight in on whatever device they're using. But I don't know if it's exactly a bad thing, because it's always hard to gauge these things because you never know how it's impacting everybody. Because it could just be the one person who's affected by it. It could be that nobody really gives a shit, but it's a change or it's a shift that could have an impact, but you never really know. I really do think about it a lot of the time, actually talking to the strangers and wondering, well, what would they say? How would they act? Would I be able to hear what I want to hear? Would they be able to know what it is that I think they should know? And yeah, I really do want to know. In all honesty, I don't know if I'll ever get over this roadblock, or when I'll finally talk to that one person. I guess I'll have to wait and see.